There are two basic ways in which labor market outcomes are affected by political connections. One is through so what happens when you're trying to find a job. So if you know people in the right places, then you tend to find a better paying job. And this is true for any social network, but it's especially true for political connections because if political connections tend to have a political power, and that allows them to give you referrals to well-paying jobs, and the employers might be more likely to listen to your referrals if the individual has political power, and also. Private firms might have some kind of reciprocal relationship with politically connected individuals, so that if you get referral from political people, then that gives you access to better paying jobs in private firms as well. So that's the one aspect of the effect. The second aspect is that usually politically connected individuals tend to come from richer households, so they might have more resources to invest in accumulating human capital. So these are the two channels through which political connections can have an effect on the outcomes in the labor market. And this is also true for Indonesia, especially because a lot of jobs in Indonesia are growing because of a proliferation of governments at the district level. So a lot of these jobs, so individuals who have political connections might be able to access this government employment through their political connections. So what my study basically shows is that politically connected individuals have an upper hand in the labor market that are not enjoyed by people who are not politically connected. So this has implications for inequality, right? So because it's and also for distribution of income, because it's the rich people that are rich individuals tend to have political connections, and if they are the ones getting access to well-paying jobs as well, so that kind of perpetuates the inequality that already exists. So a way to address this issue might be to find ways in which employees are recruited not based on referrals from politically connected individuals, but based on their merits and their human capital, so that the only factors that are rewarded are an individual's human capital. And one way to do that might be through blind recruitment practices, where or by using some kind of standardized mechanisms where you can take an exam in order to be able to access certain jobs. That's mostly true, and that's mostly possible in government employment. As for the private sector, then it's a little bit harder for government to regulate private firms, because their hiring practices are dependent on what they're doing. So, and government has little say on them. So it might be harder to come up with policies to regulate the private sector. But in terms of like distribution licenses, for example, government can do a much better role of providing licenses to individuals who have the right skills, rather than just based on whether or not they can get recommendation from people with political connections.